Every year in Arizona, we have one of the biggest golf events in the whole world. It's called the Waste Management Open. Celebrities, professional golfers, people from all over the world come to Scottsdale and they go to the Waste Management Open. They spend about a week there and it can be a big, long party. It's one of the most traffic events, if not the most trafficked sporting event in the whole world. So as you can imagine, when everybody comes here, there's a lot of alcohol involved, there's a lot of partying, there's the 16th hole. And the police really increase their presence all around Scottsdale. So with the Waste Management Open, we see an increase in certain crimes. So ordinarily, we see the same types of crimes, the same type of enforcement and events all throughout the year. But under the Waste Management event, the police look for and they charge specific crimes. Today, we're going to talk about the top 6 different crimes that we see, or the increase in crimes that we see as a direct result, we believe, of the Waste Management Open. So let's start at the bottom. Let's start with number 6. This is the number 6 most kind of increased in crime that we see, and it is open container in vehicle. This is where people are driving to the Waste Management Open. They may have some alcohol in their car. They may want to take some shots or have a beer or have some sort of alcohol in the car, not while they're driving, but while the car is parked. They'll have some drinks before they go into the event. If the police see an open container of alcohol within the vehicle, they can charge you with a crime for that. We see more and more of this, specifically surrounding the Waste Management Open. Let's jump to number 5. Number 5 is minor in consumption. So minor in consumption is when somebody who's under the age of 21 is consuming alcohol. We see this as well. People who are under the age of 21, they'll certainly want to go to the Waste Management Open. They may be with people who are older than 21 who will purchase the alcohol. Everybody will go into the Waste Management Open. People under 21 will be drinking. The police will see that, and they may charge them with a crime. Minor in consumption is a Class 1 misdemeanor in Arizona. It's a serious offense. Let's jump to number 4. We also see consumption in public. So this is where people are leaving the Waste Management Open, they're leaving the golf course, and they are still consuming alcohol outside of the permitted grounds. So when you have big events like this, or festivals, or public events, you can have licenses to have alcohol, obviously. But some people will travel, they'll go down to a bar, they'll go down to Old Town, they'll go out to a restaurant, they may take a limo, they'll get out of the limo with alcohol in their hand. Police will see that. They'll charge them with consuming alcohol in public, which is also a crime. Number 3, we see disorderly conduct. So with alcohol, with golf, with competition, people tend to get a little bit boisterous. People tend to oftentimes create a ruckus. People may get into fights with one another, be screaming, shouting. We see disorderly conduct. This is kind of a catch-all crime in Arizona, where we see this at bars or at restaurants when people are getting into highly kind of argumentative conversations on the golf course. Police will charge them with disorderly conduct because they're disturbing the peace and the quiet of other people around the area. There are certain areas where, of course, that's permitted and almost encouraged, but in certain situations, the police will emphasize being respectful, being quiet, and if you break that, if you're causing disorder, they'll charge you with disorderly conduct. Number 2, we see this very frequently. It's urinating in public. Urinating in public, it's very common. People will leave the Waste Management Open. They will use the restroom in the parking lot. They will go to bars or restaurants, and there will be lines to get in. So they need to use the restroom, but they cannot find a place to relieve themselves. They will go into an alley. We see this a lot in Old Town. The Scottsdale Police Department specifically has police on bikes. They just do laps. They go up and down the alleys. They're looking for people who are urinating in public. It's a crime in Arizona. It's not something that is looked upon favorably, specifically out of Scottsdale. They really like to enforce this charge, so be cautious that you are not urinating anywhere that you're not supposed to be urinating. You want to make sure that you're holding it or planning accordingly, because they know where people tend to congregate. In order to do that, they enforce it very seriously. And of course, the number 1 crime that we see a high increase of around the Waste Management Open is DUIs. You probably knew that was coming. We see a lot of DUIs. The police set up different kind of checkpoints. They do task forces where they are really focusing on people leaving the Waste Management Open. If they see you commit any traffic violation, a wide right turn, if you leave your headlights off, if you're speeding, they know that you're coming from a big party. They're going to stop you for basically any reason that they can justify or make up if they want to. Sometimes they'll cause a traffic violation. and they will want to do a DUI investigation. Whether you've had anything to drink or not, they're probably going to be looking for DUIs. So of course, we encourage everybody at any of these events, please Uber, please use Lyft, carpool, have a designated driver. Really no reason why you should be getting DUIs. It's something that I'm warning you, I warn people every single year, the Waste Management Open is going to have very, very high enforcement. And so if you've had anything to drink, if you feel any impairment, if you feel the alcohol at all, you're probably over the limit. Want to make sure that you have alternative arrangements when you are going to the Open. So, open containers in vehicles, minor in consumption, consuming alcohol in public, disorderly conduct, urinating in public, and DUI. We see an increase every year. If you've been charged with one of these, our office is 5 minutes north of the Scottsdale City Court. We deal with these types of charges all the time. Give us a call. We'll schedule you for a free case evaluation. We'll have a conversation with you, make sure you have a plan. We'll understand the facts of your case. Make sure that we can put together a strategy that's going to help ensure that you are not convicted of any one of these offenses. We look forward to speaking with you. Thanks for watching and have a great time at the Open.